Hey guys, Pete with Crunch Time Coaching, and today I'm going to help your tennis game and specifically your serve by helping you think like a golfer. We'll be right back and I'll explain what I mean. Alright, so one thing that I hear over and over again from a lot of my students when we're working on the serve is I'll ask them, well, because they're having trouble, they're not getting the serve in, you may have the same problem, especially in pressure situations. I'll say, well, why did you miss that serve? You know, where were you aiming? And they look at me, aiming? Pete, you don't understand. They go, you're good enough to aim. I'm not good enough to aim. I'm just trying to get the ball in the box. And that is one of the most critical and crucial mistakes you can make in tennis, is thinking that you're not good enough to aim. From the very first day you step on the tennis court, you should be thinking about aiming to certain areas and placing the ball, okay? Because that's going to help your game so fast. Now, I got this tip. I always thought about it like this, but watching the Golf Channel really sent it home, where the golf pro is having the same problem with the students. You know, they'd hit a drive, and it didn't quite go like they wanted, and he said, well, where were you aiming? You know, what specific spot on the course are you aiming for? And they're like, I'm not aiming. You know, I'm just trying to hit it. I'm just trying to keep it on the fairway. I'm not good like you. I can't keep it in. And the golf pro said, see, that's your mistake right there. You know, if you're not aiming for a specific spot, if your aim is just the whole fairway and you miss that target, well, where do you think the ball is going to go? And it kind of set off some light bulbs with the student. They're like, yeah, I guess it's going to go in the woods, which we all know that's not a good place to be in golf. And it's the same thing with tennis. If I ask, where are you going to hit that serve? And you're just in the box. Well, what if you missed that broad target of the box? Well, it's a fault. So he had his students, you know, picking out towers and things like that, different little spots on the golf course that they would aim to. Now, what are the chances that they actually hit that target? Very slim. What's the chances that the golf pro even hit that target? Very little. But what if you're close to the target, or kind of close to the target? You're still on the course. Well, that same thing applies to when you're practicing your serve. Is if you aim for a very specific spot, I like to set up kind of two cones, you know, maybe that far apart, and try and hit through the cone, okay? And then maybe I'll put some out wide and try and aim through those cones. And so I'm aiming to those specific spots, and then when I go to play a match, I can still visualize those cones there. And so I'm aiming for those spots. Now, if I miss that spot, guess what? The ball is still in the box. All right? So what I want you to do is I want you to go out on your own. Go practice your serve on your own and set up targets. And set a goal. Like, I'm going to make, and I'm not going to leave this court until I make 6 out of 10 through the target, or something like that. And then when you go play your next match, I want you to visualize those targets and aim for them. And here's the key. If you start off, because this is a new skill, anytime you work on a new skill, you can maybe have a little bit of a frustrated learning curve. Don't try it once or twice and then say, oh, see, I missed still, so I'm not going to work on aiming. I'm just going to try and hit it in the box, because then you're just going to regress. Keep that focus now from the time you watch this video for the rest of your tennis life. Keep working on aiming at specific spots. And you'll find that most of the time you're not going to hit those spots. But if you're close, guess what? You're in the game, baby. Okay? So if you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe, give me comments. Let me know if you agree with this. Another thing I'm trying to do on all my videos is to get people accountable. So kind of maybe comment below and say, yes, I'm going to go practice this. And then when you do, come back and comment again and say, hey, guess what? I did it. If you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer them. I'm here to help your game. In fact, what I've also done, which I'm going to add right here, is I've added a free serve course, which you can watch this video right after this one. And it's a free serve course on the continental grip, because most people, that is a big stumbling block I find when they're transitioning and they're trying to become a better player and get their serve to the next level, they can't do it unless they switch to the continental grip. So I've made that for you guys. Just want to see you all improve out there. Love tennis. I hope you do too. And I'll see you soon. Take care.